Hello, my beautiful people. It is Bobby. I'm going to tell you a little bit of what you missed because we, yet again, have missed a little session where we spy in on what Tempus Votum is doing. First and foremost, Tempus Votum has been officiated as the party's name to Garrett himself. Now, there are some other things that led up, but just a few, so let's clear that up. Avendora fully translated Bastion's diary, and they found out Bastion did not know who or what he was for many centuries. On top of that, he met a woman named Vera. They apparently got very close as friends, and she taught him about the ways and beliefs of the Parliament of Lattice, along with how to make a keshi, and she helped him in doing so. A little piece of obsidian in the center of all of it, and unfortunately, when they pulled it out of the bag of holding that Klara has, it was broken in 4 pieces. Oh no! And on top of that, that's it, actually. That's completely it. They did very little. How do I turn this thing off?
There he is.
There he is.
So, I've added on booking here. The problem is that Discord decided to do the worst decision ever. In order to do on booking, not only do you have to jump through all of a ton of unnecessary hoops, the most annoying hoop of all is that you have to have 7 publicly accessible channels that anyone can access. Everyone can access. Which is why you might notice if you scroll down, there's a ton of channels called Botbin 1 through 7.
Yep.
Because our entire security system relies on the net, the bot. That's the bot check. So that, you get the roll if you click it, because bots don't know to press those buttons. That's one of the big things that Dino breaches. Bots don't know how to press those buttons. And as a result, now there's just 7 channels that only bots are going to post in if they join the server. I might just remove the bot check, but then again, what happens to all the human people tags? Do I just add it on automatically? I don't know. I might just add it as like an onboarding thing. But then again, it doesn't matter because you need 7 channels that are available to everybody. Which is so annoying. Sorry, what were you wanting Craig to hear?
Oh, yeah. I asked my coworkers that. By the way, is the fuzz still there or is it gone?
Gone.
Fantastic. I am no longer a fuzzy boy. How do you guys hold your mugs? Ignore what this says. Because I hold mine like this. My coworker today said she holds it like this, completely ignoring the fucking handle. She holds it like this. Another one said if I had more fingers, if it was a bigger mug. He holds it like this. How do you guys hold your mug?
I
You've got to
don't-
eat.
I don't really use mugs that much, so I assume that I just kind of hold that side and kind of ignore the handle for the most part. Unless it's too high, in which case I just hold into the handle exclusively.
I mean, I'm a typical, normal human being and holds it by its intended purpose.
Just like this?
Oh.
Why, of course.
All right.
No, okay, so you guys got it all wrong. You got to stick your hand all the way inside, make a fist, and then via
How do you get your
friction,
hand stuck?
hold it there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
like-
there you go. There you go. That's the correct way.
Oh,
That's the correct
like a monkey trying to get a nut out of a tree.
Me trying
And
to
he
get
doesn't
the
want
last
to let
Pringle
go,
out
and
of
he
the can.
dies. I think that was in a Batman movie.
I have like 3 D&D things for coffee.
Actually, it was. It was in the second Batman movie when Alfred's talking about the monkey in the tree.
Mm.
Yeah.
It was in the Batman movie.
Before I turn that on. Oh,
As soon as you mentioned monkeys, my brain went to Madagascar 2 when they go to Africa and the chimpanzees are like, all right, we want maternity leave. Maternity leave? You're all males. that I miss Madagascar. Like they were good movies.
Good series. Then they got replaced by Penguins, which was also pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, it was meh. All right. So
And she ran. Turn on my camera.
no, I will leave it on.
Oh, yeah.
I have my assortment of knives still over
Oh,
here.
yeah.
I forgot
Yeah.
to put these back.
Sorry, I'm still meal prepping. I had an extended session with our lesson tonight.
Nice.
Real shit. The only reason I didn't turn my camera on is because my bed is messy as shit. It's right behind me.
Ever since I got my new apartment, I have made my bed every morning, and I have no idea fucking why.
Is it? Oh, because it's addictive, man. The second
Yeah.
when I moved into my first apartment, it's like, oh no, you gotta keep
Clean up your room.
Then again, you
Taking
did.
your own swing.
Yeah.
Your bedroom did like get Zawardo'd. Like the second you moved in, though. So
That's a one way to put it.
That
One way.
I'm just glad I made it. They're like, I'm glad they offer like, hey, we can just clean up your sheets. It's all. Please do. Please, thank you. Please do.
Do everything, please.
They were sweating their balls off trying to, hope that you weren't going to sue them.
Yeah, they're sure to give you like $200.
What?
Like, thank you for being so understanding.
Just hush
This is
money.
so I
Why-
don't sue you for negligence, isn't it?
Why didn't you? Dude, you should have done something.
Got it done in a day, and they gave me $200. I knew if I did anything, if I put even one nail in, they would have my fucking deposit. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna take.
No.
$200.
I mean, like, I'm saying you should have pressed for more, dude.
Oh,
Like, repair whatever got broken. Pay for that. A month off. A month free rent. Something like you should have. I think you should have swung for the fences on them.
They're being very understanding with some of the things I fuck up with. Like, when I was paying rent for this month, on December on New Year's, when I gave them the check, I had never written a check before, so I accidentally flipped how much the check was and who it was going to on the different pay lines. So they couldn't cash it. And like, hey, we can't do anything with this. I'm like, that's a problem. I'll rewrite that. Should I write down the late fee because it's a day later? I'm like, no, you're good. Fantastic. So
Yeah,
right now they're just
gonna
like,
be
hey, please don't.
Well, here's the thing: you still have 3 years of open time to do that. So for the next 3 years, they're gonna be treating you like a deity.
Next 3 years is just gonna be like, oh, he put in screws in the wall when we said only nails. That's okay.
That's all right. That's fine.
Yeah, I put in blackout curtains, and the rods that I put up, I realized I put them in the wall, and then I realized there was no way to put my curtains on there without removing one side entirely again. So I had to take it off, put everything back on, which I then had to put in new holes because it wasn't quite lined up. Thankfully, the holes are covered up, but they said nails on the contract. I could put nails in because these are like really old plaster walls and they can't just replace it. So I can still put in nails. I didn't clarify if screws were a thing, so if it is, the screws are a problem. I don't think it will be after the whole ceiling incident. I keep grabbing this. I'm going to drink it, and there's nothing in here. Move you out of the way. One thing I do intend to get, though, a bathrobe, because it just sounds fancy and nice, and slippers.
A bathrobe?
Bathrobe is nice. I have like a nice fluffy one. I'll just wear that sometimes when it's just cold.
I've never actually worn a bathrobe after getting out of a bath or bath or shower. I've just put it on.
Yeah.
Just cozy.
Just cozy.
Y'all remember a few years back when like Snuggies were a thing?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just blankets
I
with
essentially have
sleeves.
my own version. I'm just wearing it as an actual blanket right now.
God, it's
Like,
been
so just
like
took a robe, turned
what?
it
Like
I'm like, hey, look.
Hmm.
it's been like
Hey, they made a lot of money.
2-3 months since I
Yeah.
shaved, and it's like
Now that I'm done stealing jokes from Jeff Fox, let's play some D&D.
got the mega beard. Let's do it.
All right, so who remembers where we left off? Because I don't. I remember you just got done
Right.
talking to Garrett.
Yeah, so we talked to
Yes.
Garrett, and now basically the deal, I guess, is so Klara's just following Larsa right now, I think, and Avendora went to his common lesson, I think.
Right. You went to go learn how to read.
Yeah.
So you head out to the library. Do you just walk straight in, or do you like try to stealthily get into there?
I have a feeling he doesn't want to be seen necessarily. Like by anyone that might recognize him. He's not trying to hide necessarily. But he is he is visibly cautious and I don't know the word.
Hand motion.
He's very
Unsteady. Uneasy, yeah.
I don't know this form of sign language.
Yeah, this form of sign language where you just start fucking busting a move.
He's very
you know the
Is it bad whenever Avendora does darkness? I think he does hand signs from Naruto.
I've never actually seen that. I've heard so many people talk about it. I've never actually seen it myself.
If
yeah.
if you do ever end up watching it, find a list of non-filler episodes and go from there.
Okay, so just like ignore the filler. It doesn't.
Ignore the
We have
filler.
plenty
It
of time to discuss
it's
Naruto
useless.
after the session.
Yes, after.
Oh
Sorry.
boy.
Oh no.
Anyways,
I can put it on the itinerary.
yeah.
Trying to cut those
So-
cold opens down.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a stealth check
Okay.
if you're trying to avoid. If you are trying to avoid people that you don't know, that might know you. See, going to the
Okay.
library.
There.
I don't know if you all can hear the train.
No, but I can hear the cat.
The kitty cat. Kitty cat. That is going to be stealth, which is. So it's 13.
13? Yeah. You get in there without really anybody noticing you. You get in. The mouse folk woman is behind the counter. Currently just kind of turning the pages.
So this mousefolk woman is reading human-sized books, like
Yep.
medium creature-sized books.
Yep. She's like this tall.
All right. He's just gonna kind of stand there awkwardly. Not gonna say anything. Just
Kind of like,
feathers ruffled, just kind of like looking around.
oh, you're here. Great. Great. You'll be having your lesson with me today.
Okay. Okay.
Now, so we are going to close this book. Pick this up, please.
Okay. He's gonna pick it up.
Great. Follow me. Yeah. Hops off the chair. Starts. Starts walking deeper in.
He's gonna fall.
She gets to a staircase along the left side and starts. She doesn't go up the stairs. There is like this tiny little ladder that leads up to the handrail that she climbs up and then starts going up the handrail. Right. So, how much writing experience do you have?
Well, I can do. I suppose Celestial. I suppose.
Celestial, great. That's a good start. You know, you can actually get some letters out. That's pretty good.
Good.
All right. So we don't have to start from scratch. We can just start converting Celestial into Common and we can go from there. She leads you up 2 floors to the third floor, which seems to be mainly alcoves and tables.
Okay.
Great. So go ahead and take a seat. And I'll be right over with quill and some paper.
Okay.
She takes a railing across to a table that's a little bit closer, seems a bit more official. Hops down, picks up. For you, it'd be like a little, almost like little toy hammer. For her, it's a fucking maul. And lifts it up, hits like a bell, and then flies down. Yes. Right. So we're gonna need a quill and about 10, 12 sheets of scrap paper. Yes. And it flies off. Mouse lady hops down, comes over, climbs up. Right. So, do you want to start on, say, like your name, where you live, get that scratched down on a piece of paper so people can like point you back to it? How to say like a letter to a friend, or like how to order something?
Okay.
Where do you want to start?
Okay.
By a show of fingers, how uncomfortable are you right now?
He is staring at this mouse, befuddled.
My brain's just going, where did the bad man touch you? Show us on this doll.
Sorry. What did you want me to do?
Right. So we have to have a starting point somewhere. We can either start with how to write your name, where you live or where you're from, how to write like you're gonna order something, or like make a request, things like that, or like how to write a letter to a friend.
What? I haven't really thought about what I'm gonna do with it. Hello.
All right. Hello.
Hello.
So, let's start with your name. The imp flies over, kind of like drops the papers off, pulls like an inkwell from a little side pouch, unsheathes the quill like it's a like a sword, and kind of like sets it down. Yeah, and flies off. Right. So, this is a quill. We're gonna use this for writing everything.
Okay. I've used I mean, I have a few. I'm just gonna pluck one like off his shoulder. Like
I
I have. Do I just like whenever I need? I just take. I mean, that seems like it.
in theory,
Okay.
she's she kind of like takes your feather, sets it down, puts a quill in your hand. Right. Pulls out paper, puts it down. Pulls out like a piece of charcoal that she has on her side and writes. Right. Your name's Avendora, right?
How do you know my name? That is not the name I gave you.
For the appointment?
No. I
No,
gave her
what
the
name
name
did you-
Kaylee and Borva.
Kaylee, I apologize.
I did not give her the name Avendora.
I thought you gave her Avendora. Your name's Kalian, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. No, just stop the dice. Cease.
Okay, and she kind of stands with her back to you and writes down Kalian in Celestial. That's
How
spelled
do
right?
you yeah.
Great.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, it is.
she proceeds to also write it in Common. That's what it looks like in Common.
How many languages do you know Celestial?
I know
How
7
many
languages.
Well, it's okay.
Why are you
Um,
impressed? I'm a librarian.
Well, yeah, you're good at reading. I didn't expect you to be good at writing.
It helps to learn other languages in case, say, there's a book that's not in Common.
Well, I guess.
Great.
So,
So, go ahead and copy the letters I've written down in Common.
like the motions?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So you take the quill, you put it in the inkwell, and then you write.
What do you want me to roll for this?
How well do you think Kalian is good at tracing?
At tracing. With a quill? Probably not that experienced. He even though he knows how to read and write Celestial, he doesn't do it that much.
I'm going to
So-
say this would be a. Oh. I'm gonna say this is a performance check.
Performance. Okay. That's a nat 20, baby.
Oh.
You are so laggy. I don't know if it's me.
What?
I think everyone's fine.
What happened?
I was say because Abby has snow all over right now, and
What?
What?
Heck.
What?
What?
It's snowing?
It's snowing?
it,
What's happening?
look,
What?
everybody's so jittery right now.
Oh no. Oh, you mean like she's got the white fuzz.
I don't know. It says it's nice.
Everyone seems pretty thoroughly unfuzzy to me.
This seems pretty thoroughly unfuzzy.
All right, there you go. It's a lot better. Oh,
I don't see
fuck
any
you.
snow. I don't.
I apologize. Like everything, just like when you said nat 20, everything got way bad.
Oh, that's the. It took a sacrifice of a bit, right?
As soon as I said snow, my little weather thing on my laptop just like, hey, you got a notification.
When you said notification, I got a notification. What is
Anyways.
going on? What is this chain?
So, yeah, you successfully write down your name in common, or the name you gave in common.
Okay, I think I got it.
All right. So, she goes over and writes down the word hello in Celestial. So, this looks like this, and writes out the HELLO.
Okay. Do they have letters?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so this isn't like one. This is like a collection.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Go ahead. Do a performance check.
That's gonna be. It's gonna be 7.
7. All right. It's a little rougher. It's becoming you're seeing the Celestial, and your instinct is to write Celestial.
Mm-hmm.
And every time you like
Looks
start
like
to do it, she's like,
Spanglish.
nope. Picks up your quill. All right, try again. Nope, try
Just
again.
like grasping on with 2 hands, like
Yep.
moving the quill back to the start.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Do you want me to roll again?
Yeah.
That's gonna be 15.
15. Yeah, you successfully write hello in common.
Okay. I think I did it. I think
Right.
I got it.
So, I am realizing we might have to give you the alphabet of common. So I'm going to like slips out one of the other sheets of paper underneath the one you've been writing on. All right, and starts to scribble down the 26 letters. Turns it around. This is common alphabet. Turns it around again. Starts scribbling down the Celestial one. These are the equivalents.
Does Celestial also have 26 letters?
I am just basing Celestial, the written Celestial under Pigpen, so sure.
Ah, okay. Oh, right. Okay. So actually, it's 25. Right? No, I'm a dumbass. I was thinking of another cipher. Never
Wait.
mind. Don't mind me. Okay. That looks simple enough.
It's good practice.
But this wasn't like. This was just practice?
Well, you have to practice to get better at it.
Okay.
We can continue to roleplay through the rest of this lesson, or we can move on to
No,
somebody else.
I think everyone else is thoroughly bored. 2/3 of them are reading.
Everyone's reading, including
Everyone's reading.
Avendora.
Including Avendora.
All right. So, moving on to who else had plans for the day? Oh, wait, I think a couple of you were going magic shop, going to stores to do a little shopping.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Now I forget because I know it was Crash and Larsa. Was Klara going with them, or was Klara just off?
The last person that Larsa was around is Klara, so Klara doesn't really have anything better to do than follow Larsa.
Gotcha.
Frank just went, what? I think you switched names again.
Did I?
I think
No,
I
you
switched names.
You said it correctly, but you just said it in the reverse order.
Very confused for a second.
We knew this was going to be a problem. Session 1.
We did. We knew it before session 1.
Yeah, Klara has nothing better to do than follow Larsa right now.
Okay.
Thought that's what I said the first time, but
Well, it was before when you were explaining that you were with me.
You
Oh,
said
just-
Larsa was the last person Larsa was around was Klara, so Klara's just gonna follow Larsa around.
you get the point.
Anyways. Huh. Now was Larsa and Crash going together, or were they going separate?
I don't think we ended together. So we're
don't think so.
probably separate.
I'm going to pull up.
Yeah, I don't think he followed when we talked to Garrett.
Gotcha.
did
So
not.
we're gonna start off with Crash, since he went off first.
Well, you got 4 minutes.
Huh?
4 minutes.
My food's in the oven.
Oh, okay. So we should probably just stick with
Quick,
Larsa. and
buy it
Klara
really
right
fast. Buy it really fast.
Go.
Excuse me, sir. I need
I'll
50
eat
feet of
on
rope
the
and
chicken if you want.
a flask and a nuclear bomb. I don't know. I can afford that, I think.
Welcome back to another episode of Super Shoppers.
Gotcha.
What is my music?
You guys remember that show, Super Shoppers?
I don't
Nope.
think I've ever heard of it.
It's where people used to use it's these old women used to have keep
I'm gonna put that
50K
down as
coupons.
another post-session discussion topic. There you go.
All right. So, where do you guys go first on your shopping day?
I don't really have any plans, but go to trinket shop. Oh wait. Oh, actually that's way more important. Where can we get health potions? Just general?
You would either A, have to ask some staff, B, go find Crash and ask him, or C, go and attempt to look for it yourself.
Probably staff then, if there's anybody nearby.
Oh, but these rolls go so well.
Always, right? Stuck around Aroni for probably an hour.
Gotcha. So, nearest person would be some older lady, just kind of hunched over, holding the basket. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Would you happen to know where we can buy some health potions?
Yeah. You want to talk to Willie?
And where would I find Willie?
He's got a shop in the north end of town.
Oh, okay.
You don't know where
Does
that
the
is,
shop
do you?
have no.
Okay. It's called the Bottomless Cauldron. It's third ring. Second ring.
Okay, well, that's somewhat helpful. Thank you.
Yeah. Start talking again. 6, 7,
Alright.
8, 9, 10.
Guess we're going to the bottomless cauldron?
Mm-hmm.
I will start heading that direction.
Alrighty. Go ahead and make either a perception check at advantage or investigation check at advantage.
Woo! Hank. Pull up stuff. You said investigation versus perception?
One of those two.
Or-
You have advantage on both because you have the general area of where it is.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
I might
Oh,
just keep this on a day-to-day because I like how it just sits on the fingers. Oh no.
Oh, it is on the map. Look at that.
Yeah.
I think I rolled a 2 last time as well.
Ah.
That's an 8.
Damn. With advantage?
Oh no.
Okay.
I was like, how did you get 2 2s? The pup
That's
icon.
not much better. That's a
Oh no.
all right.
The DC's not high.
It's 12.
12? Okay, you just had to get a 10.
Okay.
Great.
You
Quite a struggle for something that's on the map.
you find a shop. It's 1 story high. The windows they're not boarded up, but it looks like they've been reinforced with some wood. And the sign is currently, it looks like it's half hanging off, and then you start to realize it's actually the design of it. It looks like a cauldron that's sideways and the chain is dangling, but there's no like hookup point on the bottom chain. It's kind of looking like it was designed to look like the cauldron is pouring out and the chain is the extension.
Ah. Well,
Speaking of
that's
antivirus,
interesting.
McAfee just gave me a little thing. I don't give a fuck.
No.
Anyways,
Okay, we head on in.
all right. You guys walk in, and there's a heavy scent of hazelnut and sulfur in a very unpleasant mix.
No, anything with sulfur. No.
The shop itself is lined with glass cabinets that are locked, but are filled with potions and elixirs and different containers holding a variety of colorful things, all of which are not labeled.
Okay.
Every 5 feet or so, the shop, before you get to the counter, it's a good 15 feet, so it's a lot of open space. Every 5 feet or so, the scent changes. At first, when you walk in, it's that hazelnut and sulfur, really gross mix. After that, it starts to smell a bit like shatter. And then we get up to the counter, it just smells like heavily of lemons and pine.
That's much better, actually.
Do you think we're getting side effects from all the fumes?
It's very possible. Is there a bell on the desk or
There is a bell.
just nobody's there?
Yeah. It's not like one of the ones you tap, it's where you literally pick up and kind of ring.
Okay, I'll do that.
Gotcha. You give it a good. It doesn't make a sound. You look inside and there's no hammer on the inside.
Oh.
As soon as you set the bell back down, though, there is a little thump from the bottom of the counter. Ow! God damn it! Climbs up. There's this rather short human man, very long gray hair with a severe widow's peak, tannish skin, several scars across his hands. There's on one hand, it still looks like a very fresh wound that's currently bandaged up. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. We're looking for some health potions.
Mm-hmm. What kind?
What do you have?
Well, we got the basic ones, which are right over there. We got a little bit stronger ones, which are below it. And then we got stronger ones than that, which are below that. Do you see the scheme?
Yeah.
Good.
All right. How much are the top ones?
The cheap ones.
No, I meant the quality ones.
Quality. Okay.
Top quality.
I took away of my D&D bag. It's 50 plus pounds. It is 53 pounds.
Uh-huh.
I found
You are
out
over
why.
encumbered.
You are over.
No, not
I
that.
found out why. It's because I have all of the D&D books except for except for the dragons one. Wrong way. Well,
I'm going into
the
battle
highest
with
quality we got
potion.
is around
My potion.
550 gold a bottle.
Okay.
It sounds like a lot.
That does.
I think we need to get some weaker potions.
Well, the cheapest we got is around 100 gold piece.
Apparently health is very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why you need them?
Sorry?
Why you need them?
It makes a fair point. Your hands can kind of do whatever his potions can do.
Yes, but not everyone can do what I can do.
Well, we're
Part of
not
the church?
exactly handing these potions out.
No, that's not. No. I meant in our group. Like, if I'm not available, there might be a use for that.
I suppose. Okay.
Why you need the potions?
Just adventure and stuff. Dangerous quests, whatnot.
Really? Like what?
Oh, storybook stuff. Basically saving a princess. You know how it is. Dragon, you know.
Continue.
I mean, I don't really necessarily have all the details. I kind of zoned out for a lot of it. So, I mean, that's basically it. It's your usual kind of storybook thing, and maybe if it gets, good enough, find a you'll find a bard to tell you the full story, like years from now or something.
Just kind of looks over at you, Larsa. How about you? Got anything good? Good stories?
Are we selling drama here? Is this an exchange?
I
Maybe.
think that question was directed. All right. Stories that have happened or are going to happen.
Let's stick with what's happened.
What's happened?
What's happened?
Well, it's believable, but we did just save the royal couple.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Details. Please, details. I don't leave this shop.
Well, there was a planned assassination, and we ended up stopping it during the celebration, really.
That's it? You just stopped? Did you just say, "Hey, stop," and that's it, or did you cut someone down? Did you hit somebody? Did you interrogate? Did you how did you say? How'd you do it?
Um, there was violence involved,
Mm.
but
People need
I
saving,
mean that's huh?
but they were there. Did you do it in secret? Did you take them out? How'd you do it?
I'm gonna be honest, Larsa. I could give him plenty of details. I'm trying to learn, to hold back on that kind of stuff, especially since he's a little bit of a suspicious looking character. I know that's kind of presumptuous of me because it's probably just because he's stuck here all day, but he just kind of seems, you know. So it's why I'm leaving it up to you right now. But if you want me to take over, I wouldn't know where to stop exactly,
Fair enough. If you want to take over, that might actually be better. It's a
Okay.
little bit uncomfortable for me to talk
Oh
about.
yeah, sure. Adventuring there's horrible things can happen during adventuring. So I'm, yeah. Just looks over back at you, Clara.
So Prince Garrett basically originally went on this sort of quest, right? Because he wanted to personally deliver the engagement ring, specifically to Carol. So he gets in a disguise, right? And he looks for a couple people to escort him over to town so he can do the whole proposal thing himself. So he was originally expecting like a couple Snow Squad people to do it, but they were indisposed for their own reasons. Um, Sort of like a retirement thing. So we just happened to be around, right? And we didn't know at the time that he was actually Prince Garrett. So we just sort of took his job because it was a lot of money for just some person. So we thought, all right, it's an opportunity. So we took it and we escorted him from Laco all the way over to town, overseas, so that we could go up to Carol and tell her this whole thing and bring Garrett in. Partway through, we learn that he's actually Prince Garrett. This surprises some of us, and some of us it doesn't even really make sense to, because some of us aren't really from Winter's Nest, but that's really neither here nor there. So we learned that information. It's like a big plot twist, right? It was a really big deal at the time, but recounting the story, it's not really all that interesting because it's kind of something that was necessary to know from the get go in order for the story to be engaging enough to be told in the first place. So, we take them along. We encounter bandits. They're not exactly bandits per se, but they were more like kind of a little bit of hired assassin kind of things to deal with him, because basically there was this conspiracy going on where they didn't really want him to get married because they wanted to cause a war, right? And also because they were kind of manipulating certain people with their own motives. So they kind of had people on the inside for various different reasons, very different extortion, blackmail, whatnot. And so they get those bandits to come along, right? And then as we cross the ocean, there's some more like sky pirates or whatever, and they also come around. And I don't know if they were for the exact same reason. They probably were, but they could also just been random pirates. I don't think we ever learned their motives. But that's not really important. So we take him over to a town, and he goes and he does his little proposal thing, and everyone gets all emotional, gets all sparkly. I do a little bit of this magic. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion to do the same little sparkle cloud, and yes, I will roll Wild Magic. That's fine. Like that, basically. And so they're all happy, they hug and do the whole thing, and they're like, okay, we're gonna go back to Winter's Nest now, and we're gonna have a wedding. But we still knew that something was up, right? Because there was this whole conspiracy going on. We kind of learned a little bit of things, especially because we had like this weird like magic mask allow us to talk to the dead, and the dead basically said, oh yeah, they're kind of hard to do with things. So we're like, there's something suspicious going on. So we take them all the way back to Winter's Nest. And then the wedding kind of sort of starts. There's the whole festival. I don't know if you saw any of the festival because you may have been locked in here the whole time, but there was a big festival going on. And bunch of celebrations, right? So we try to talk to a couple people, including Elsie of the Snow Squads. I don't even know if you know her, but basically we're trying to warn her about this whole thing, and she ends up getting like blackmailed, extorted, and that's why you'll kind of see her in jail now because of some bad stuff that went down. There wasn't really her fault, but she was kind of stuck under the circumstances. It's really unfortunate, and I feel rather bad for her, and I hope she's doing well. But she probably isn't. It's been really bad. And I think she's getting let out because it wasn't really her fault because she was in compromised circumstances. So I think she'll be okay, but she's not. You're not really going to see her around Winter's Nest, or maybe not around Malignity. She might still be around Winter's Nest. I don't really know what her deal is. I'm not exactly, her personal squire or whatever, writing down everything she does. But basically, so then a couple of people, one of them turned Elsie into a dog for the time being. That was really weird. He had this weird, like, kind of fetish thing going on with the dog. I don't know. I don't know if it was actually I don't know if it's actually like that, but it was really creepy. And we called him creepy to his face, and he did not take kindly to that. It was really weird. And so he kind of gets caught out in this because everyone knows what he's doing at this point. His name was Ballin, by the way. It doesn't really matter because he's dead now. Yeah, so he kind of died because of the whole, trying to do a murder thing. So him and one of his accomplices, and also kind of Elsie because she's compromised like a dog or whatever. So she has that thing going on, and so we go fight them in like the hallway in the middle of the palace, and also the Duke comes on. Duke Victor, I don't know if you know him, but he's from town and he's related to Cal. So he comes around, he starts blasting, right, and we start blasting. We don't start literally blasting because I mean I can't really be threatened by it's the palace. But there's also this bird dude, right? It's not really important what his name is. He doesn't want people to know what his name is. Basically, he just comes in, just beats the absolute shit out of them, right? And then, they're basically detained or whatever, and then murder conspiracy solved. And then we have a nice wedding. It's a nice little storybook ending. So that's basically what's going on. So I'm just wondering personally how many health potions that little story might be worth.
Wow. Kind of like looks at the necklace she's wearing. Now that I told. I like you.
Great.
Which means you get the discount. If you keep telling me more of these stories over time.
Well, we'd have to make them unless you want like other stories that I've been told, but I think most of them are probably fiction because you can't really trust Tavern Chunks that much. You also can't really trust the whole
like,
word of mouth thing with
you go out, you do things, and then you come back and you tell me.
Okay,
Or find
I'll
some
also
sort of
tell
magical
you if the
means
health
to tell
potions
me.
do anything. I'll include every health potion that shows up in the story.
Oh, I don't care about.
Oh, okay.
I don't care about this. I've never left the castle walls ever. I've never left Melanie. Wanted to, always wanted to. I don't go outside.
Yeah.
So wanted to, never could. Scary, loud.
Mm-hmm. I know how that feels a little bit, sort of, kind of. At one point.
So whenever people come in like, hey, we need health push so we don't die and so we can go fight this thing. I like the stories they tell.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. So you get a bit of you get a bit of discount. If you're looking for just the regular ones, it'll be about 70 gold pieces instead of 100. And if you get, say, 3 of those, I'll throw in a little something special.
Right, well, you're gonna be the one drinking them, so, you can decide that.
That's incorrect. I need the other book.
Oh. So wait.
I mean, what do you want, Larsa?
Well, I should have been looking this up, actually.
I will say, Larsa, during Klara's little storytelling, when she mentioned the mask that lets you talk to dead people, you would have noticed his eyes kind of like flitting behind the desk under it a couple times.
Behind the desk, so it's not something that I would see.
Not something in view, but you do notice like he's like.
Yeah, You said 70 for the basic health potions?
70 for one, yeah. And then if you get 3 of those, I'll throw in a little something special for free. It's different. Or you can peruse anything on the shelves and just point out and ask.
I could do three of those. Yeah, that's fine.
Right. So that'll be 210. And the extra one, he pulls out 2 different vials. One of these is a bluer, has a bunch of bubbles and kind of like little lines moving through it. This one right here will give you a little bit of boost for about an hour, make you a little healthier, and it'll give you a little bit more of a magic boost too. Make you if somebody tries to hurt you, you get a better chance of not being hurt, and if you try to hit someone else, you'll get a little bit of boost there too. And then this one right here, you see a potion that is yellow with very long streaks of black in there, and it seems to rotate on its own. This one will make you really fucking fast. That one will last for about a minute.
All right. Let's do the blue one.
Blue one? All right, here you go. Hands it over.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
I like the idea of the boost of magic, but all
He
right.
kind of starts to roll himself. I should say, he grabs on the desk and kind of like slides. He is sitting in a chair. And he's kind of sliding himself across the room. All right, here we go. All right. There's like a very large key ring with several different keys in a variety of shapes and metals. All right, here we go. All right. 3. All right. Kind of swings himself back over. There you go.
All right.
Go ahead and mark off 210 gold, which I believe would be 21 platinum.
Okay, that works for my math purposes.
And also add 3 common potions and a potion of heroism to your inventory.
Oof. Okay. All right. Great. Kind of solves that issue that we were having.
Yeah. Looking for anything else?
Or potential.
No, I don't really know much about potions, actually.
Yeah.
Well, we got
no,
a couple things with effects here. We got a couple potions that will make you a little sturdier against certain uh, effects of around. Like I got one to help you fight the cold. Help you one that helps you uh, resist some fire if you fight one of the infernals around here. Uh, if you don't want to take so much of the headache damage that some creatures out there can give you, I got a potion for that too.
I'm definitely not the plan ahead type. I don't really know what we would. I, th- I don't know if
I
you have some kind of idea what's going on. Like, you can choose one of these, and
I
me
got the
personally, I don't.
hand over the yellow one. There's another one I got that let you have a little conversation with some animals for like an hour or so. Uh, got one that makes you breathe fire for a bit. That's all in stock currently.
Well, if I think of anything, I might come back, but I think we're okay with what we got.
All right.
Yeah, my understanding of the situation is what's going to happen is one of these would be relevant, and then it'll be like, oh, I should have gotten that one, and then I will forget about the situation entirely after that.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
All right. Well, pretty much all I needed. So,
When you said he was blasting, did you like that? Things just going boom?
Well, I mean, I never really learned how to use a gun, so
Oh no, not a gun at all. This one's just give a good shake and then you throw it.
I can kind of already do that. Um,
It'll be free.
and it's
I just
already
want to know if
pretty
it'll work.
unruly. I don't think anybody would be very happy with me getting more things that explode stuff, right? I'm just trying to be considerate.
I mean, it could be
Maybe
interesting.
one.
As you can see, he holds up hands with the bandages and scars. I've had a little mistakes doing this. Pulls up a box very carefully, lifts it. On the inside, there is a ton of like velvet cushions with two vials, perfectly cylinder except for a cork on top. There's two different. There's a very thin line of a greenish, like poison green liquid, and a very bright. If it wasn't for the fact that you knew it was liquid, it would look like just sunlight. Right? There's these two right here. In my youth, my mother told me I had a explosive personality, so I used that. Uh, I was once known as a bit of a grenadier. Before I got scared and stayed inside a lot.
Those are definitely blowing up in the bag. I
Oh, when they were in the box, there closes lid. They're perfectly fine. It's just you have to intentionally shake it for a couple seconds, and then you throw it, and then it'll, in theory, I know they're safe because it holds one up. I can just turn it like this, and nothing happens. You have to shake it like a firstborn, and then puts it back in the box.
I'm just looking at your hands.
I just see Lars's face go.
Excuse me. Oof.
How much do they cost?
I just want to know if they work. Can't really do that inside. These are intended to clear out a much larger space.
You don't know if they work.
Yeah, so that's why they're free. Closes the lid. And if you tell me how well they work, you'll continue to get a discount.
Well, if they're free, sure. That sounds like that sounds
Doesn't
like a
sound too bad.
good idea. Yeah, that sounds. Yeah.
I call these my war crimes. And pats the box.
I think it's probably best for your sales pitch if you just leave it at free.
Good plan. Good plan. That's a good plan. Just kind of scribble something on a sheet of paper. Yeah.
But yeah, sure, I'll take them.
Anything else I can get for you? Any of the other potions?
That's more than what we were coming here for, so
Good.
Yeah, I think
good.
that's probably good.
all right.
I'll give this to a lot of people. Just you all seem a little out of town. So if this was ever used, I'm not to blame.
Yeah, they're not going to be
Fair
used in Maligny. You're fine.
Fantastic. Just scoots the box closer to the edge of the table.
Well, thanks for
I will
this.
say there's no lock on that box.
Well, fortunately, people are going to have to specifically know that I have this if they're going to be trying to find it. Just
That's yeah.
it'll be
Yeah.
it's basically
Not a lot of
locked.
people know about experiments here.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
in probably good hands. Probably the best hands that they could be in. I think. Point being,
I would
thank you for the
suggest,
thing.
whoever's you should and possibly be open.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You're turning into a robot, but I did hear what you said.
That was the
Robotifying.
one that got them to talk. Just upwind, huh?
That's like in the middle of important instructions. What?
It's like, all right, take it. We're gonna leave. Upwind, please. Yeah. So great
Okay,
doing business.
hearing
with you.
Zach try to fantasize a very carefully modified version of chemical explosive.
Oh, the pipe bomb.
Is that it? No, but I know you know like how that goes because you described how like the two colors separated by the film. You know exactly how you make that. I know you do. It's a
For
simple
Craig
recipe.
and for Craig and future people, no, I do not know how to make explosives. I'm literally just making fantasy stuff and then us making for legal reasons. I have to say.
Yeah. Neither do I.
Yeah,
Anyway,
just don't
what would
watch
this
for an
count as
episode of
in
King
the
of the Hill.
inventory?
No comment.
Just
Mustard.
uh,
God.
Peggy, that's the recipe for
It would-
mustard gas.
it would be registered under Willie's
Oh,
experiment.
Mickey, that's mustard gas. I know. I said third person. All right. Well. Goofy, that's mustard gas.
Okay.
Gosh.
And I
Is
will
there's like two
tell
of
you,
them, or
there are two of them. Yes.
okay, those are going in the bag of holding, and they are staying there for a while.
Emergencies
Please, whoever
only.
you give this to, if it's either Crash or Avendora, please use the expression of "shake it like a firstborn" before you throw it.
Here, catch my pack. Oh no.
chucking it across the room.
Larsa's
Avendora,
funny.
catch! Throws it.
Do do do.
Okay. Whew. I was really trying not
Flash
to laugh
forward.
that whole time. Anyway, thank you for your time.
Yeah.
We'll
Thank
be
you.
on our
Thank you
way.
for the tales of glory.
It's been an interesting time. Well, we'll
Mhm.
see you again.
Oh, I hope so.
Get out of there.
Alrighty.
The other idea that I had was maybe looking at some magical items if you're interested.
Sure, I've got nothing better to do until we've wrapped up all these errands.
All right. Now I'll have to make another investigation check.
Fun. Another 2.
I really hope
Larsa's
not.
day out.
Alrighty. Go ahead and make a check for a magic shop.
With advantage?
You didn't ask about it, so no.
Oh. Okay.
Oof.
So that's 12 and plus 6.
You don't find one.
Wait, isn't that 18?
Yes. I was,
Oh,
I
for
was like, wait,
18?
my brain just.
Yeah, it's an 18.
12
What
plus
is plus 6?
18?
How hidden is this
You're
shop?
fine.
There doesn't seem to, outside of being pointed towards Klaus's shop, Klaus's forge, there doesn't seem to be a magic shop in town. At least not one with a big name or like official place.
Oh, go to the pawn shop. Go to the magic pawn shop.
Is there such a place?
The shady backwards.
Are you going to look for the shady bits of Malignity?
Mm. No, that's too much effort.
Like how that's your reasoning.
That's too much work.
Yeah, are you gonna go to the shadowy, dangerous place? Nah, that's way too much work, man.
Alright, there doesn't seem to be a magic shop. I did have the initial plan of going to the library. Was directed at Klara. But I guess I'll do that.
Alrighty.
To the library.
You start making your way. It's going to take you a bit to get there because there's quite a bit of footwork you have to do from the bottomless cauldron. So we're going to move over to Crash. Where are you heading?
I would be looking for something to upgrade my defensive ability, armor, magical protection, something like that. I've got some leather armor. That's it.
Your best bet, to your knowledge, would be the Frostriken Forge. Outside of going to some armory, some other armory to just get basic armor.
Yeah, I'm not looking for anything basic anymore.
Crash is no longer a basic bitch.
No.
Ah, you took it.
All right. You head out that way, it is much closer. Now, are you going to take the road? Or are you just going to cut through the grass because you know where it is?
There's grass.
There's snow in open field.
Yeah. Either way, I prounce through that and like it's nothing. It's not even there.
Mm-hmm. So you make it there in roughly an hour, and you do in fact see Klaus. No, you wouldn't know him as Klaus. You would know the way down the line. That you do see a Frost Goliath at the forge, currently working on a much smaller piece compared to everything else in the shop. No. Oh, hello.
Yes.
You are
hello.
not looking for a small piece either, are you?
For what? Sorry.
He just kind of holds up this. It looks like just a metal stick with a hunk of metal on the end of it. You're not looking to get small thing either, are you? You're looking for full person size?
Yes. Full
Okay.
person size. Put it. Yes.
Throws his project into the forge. Think Abelian. Okay. What are you looking for, sir?
I'm looking for some additional means of protection. I have a little head out, and these have served their purpose well, but I'd like a little bit of an upgrade. So I'm pointing to my
Okay.
studded leather
Are
armor.
you looking? Are you looking for something heavier or something in between? Something much like what you're wearing?
I would prefer lighter weight. I like to be mobile as much as I can.
Okay. So we have a few options here. If you do not desire to be slowed down, I do have some leather over here that I have worked a fair bit. I have a chain shirt, breastplate. Or you could get something custom. And that will take some time and money.
Of course. Do you have anything with any, I guess, lack of a better way to put it, any enchantments? Anything for additional protection aside from the leather and metal?
Go ahead and make a history check for me, Crash.
All right. Because that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some magic shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought that was a 1. That's a 7.
Oh, that was better.
13.
13? You would know that most things that come out of the Frostriken Forge do have some enchantments that have to do with cold, but you don't quite remember what the enchantment is. But you know it's one specific thing.
So you said like everything coming out of here has something like that?
Almost everything, whether it be the weapons, the armor, has some sort of enchantment lining up with the cold.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's see.
What sort of magics are you looking for? Purely defensive, something that will, if you're looking for armor, something that will retaliate, maybe.
Whatever you have, really. If anything of a lighter weight, is really what I'm looking for. Just something of an upgrade opposed to this.
Now, from demon to player, are you looking for light armor or medium on the smaller end?
I'll be looking
Light
for
armor
light
specifically?
armor. Yes.
Okay. Right.
I want the dexterity bonus.
You want the no cap dexterity bonus?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Right.
fast as fuck, boy.
So, I have a singular option, and that would be he pulls off the studded leather that he has hanging up. We have this here, and this has the standard works of my family's forge. Should you be hit with some severe ice from, say, a winter wolf or the methods out there, you will ignore some of that and then take on some extra armor as the ice freezes and becomes a secondary barrier for a short time.
Very interesting. And how much for this one?
This will be around 150. I do not work with leather very often.
I see. 150. And is it just a normal studded leather with just that bonus?
This would count as +1 armor.
Okay.
So it would be 13 plus your dex. And then there is that enchantment that I'll text you what it does when you attune to it.
Yep,
This is
okay.
attunement, though.
We have a winner here.
Very good.
Yep, very good. So, 150, correct?
Yeah, that is correct.
All right. I will give him 15 of my platinum.
Alrighty. Dexit looks at the platinum. Just to ask for more. All right. Pulls out a hammer that he has in the forge. Takes out a very almost delicate chisel compared to him. Puts it in the nape of the armor's neck and kind of flop, and the armor glows a very bright ice blue before calming down. All right, here you go. If you desire to put this on now, you can put it in the back. There is a small room that you can take, or you can go out to wherever you are staying and have it there.
I think I have it. I may as well try it on.
All right, go ahead.
I'll head in the back and put on the new armor.
Alrighty. I will say the back is very cramped with a whole bunch. There's a bunch of cloaks, hats, all designed for a Goliath. And the armor itself is kind of baggier on you, but as you sit there, you feel the magic start to close in around your fur, trying to set in. It's going to take a bit of time as you attune, but it will fit. And it is cold. It's not freezing, but it's... If anybody were to hug you or give you a pat, they will get a shiver.
I kind of like it, though.
It gets into a very hot area. It's like, are you sweating? No, it's just the armor.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah. What do you do with your leftover armor?
I will offer it to him. If you would like to make any use of this, it is all yours. Seen a bit of wear, but
I could
be
use it
useful.
for grips.
Well, perfect. Don't want something going to waste.
Of course not. Nothing goes to waste in the winter. All right, it is good doing business with you. What is your name?
You may call me Crash. It's a pleasure to
Crash.
meet. Pleasure
I'm
to make your
Klaus.
acquaintance.
Pleasure to meet you.
I'll offer my hand as a handshake or whatever, and
His hand just kind of encompasses yours, gives a good shake.
that's fine. Well, I bid you good day. Farewell.
You as well. That will take an hour to attune, but walking pretty much anywhere, you will have an hour to yourself.
Of course.
Is there anywhere else we want to go?
If there are any actual, magical supply shops, I guess like the one that Laura and Clarkson kind of went to?
They are currently in search of one. Or they
Okay.
were in search of one, but couldn't really find one.
Well,
the only other magical, in quotation, shop you're finding, but you would remember, would be the Bottomless Cauldron.
is that where they just went?
That's where they just went.
Okay. And so that one has what?
The Bottomless Cauldron would have potions.
Potions. I'm not looking for potions. I'm looking for items.
There... In your time, there was one, but it was relatively new. So you're not sure if there would be one here or if it's just not around. Or you could attempt to find somewhere that might have magical items in some dark, dingy
I would
alley.
think I'll try to look for maybe a little bit of a seedy underbelly or a little back alley place.
Gotcha. Go ahead and make a investigation check.
That's better. Huh? 15.
15. You head deeper into the city. Not to the center, but towards the outskirts, where smaller businesses and even smaller people, figuratively, live. Go through the alleys, and you do come upon a little shop that is guarded from the snow by two overhangs that kind of lap over each other. Seems to be pretty much just a box with a couple items over it, some seeming mundane, others you can see very clear runes on. Hooded figure kind of like slumped over. You see a bit of like a reptilian snout. Hello.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You have found me.
It would appear I have.
What do you desire?
Things of interest. Would you
Then
be
you
the
have
type of
found.
person to have that sort of thing?
I have a few items. I have this. Slides this rock forward. Very smooth. There's a bit of like a dent. It looks very similar to like a worry stone.
Can I pick it up?
Yeah. So light definitely looks a very common rock, very common stones and just scribbled in runes. The runes do seem to shine and glow as you're turning it over.
Do the runes look familiar?
Make a Arcana check.
Well, no. This stupid thing. It's a 7 again.
7?
It's a 9.
All right. You don't recognize them, no.
Very interesting. Does it
Given
do
the
anything?
command word, given the command word, it will glow very brightly for a short time.
Is it all?
That is it. Yes.
I'm sorry, but this is not exactly what I'm looking for.
No. Do you intend to? What is your intent with your interests here?
I'm looking for something of intrigue that could offer protection for the right person, whether it be defensive or offensive.
Hmm.
Or some way to keep in touch with friends over distances.
Ah, now that I can do.
Mm.
The claws come up, and the scales are a very light red, almost pink, showing very clear signs of age. Kind of reaches up behind the hood and pulls out two earrings, which seem to have, well, it kind of looks like smaller ears on them. Decorative and metal, but still. This one and this, you get to two separate entities. And you can communicate over short distances, say, from me to the castle.
It's not a very short distance at all.
Yeah, some people take long distance travel as countries over.
That is fair. Now, this is something I'm looking for. What would you be willing to part with these?
Well, I'm willing to part for, say, 120 gold. Or if you have something to trade, something you have for something of mine.
Hmm. I don't even think I have anything really to trade. This mask, maybe.
I think you gave that to Klara to put in the bag of holding
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
because it
so I
had
don't.
that one thing that
If
has a
you
1% chance of happening.
if you want to do a trade with some weird things, you're gonna have to ask Clara about it because Clara has all the weird things locked away in her bag.
You want a wine that makes your throat burn? What?
Hmm. That seems a little bit steep, though. 175.
Did you just raise the price?
No, did you thought you said 250?
No, I said 120.
120. Oh, 120. Okay, my bad.
Yeah. I'm like, wait,
I thought you said 250. My bad.
no.
That should be expensive.
Uh,
Consider it being more expensive.
I'll say 80. 80 then.
95.
90, and I'll stick up my hand.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. I'm actually not great at that.
Oh, too good.
Doesn't matter. I rolled
Cool.
18.
You should have done the Looney Tunes
19?
strategy of saying a number higher than him. Oh, wait, you already did.
Exactly,
Never
yeah.
mind. And it didn't work. Why didn't
And
it
then-
work?
and then
It's the
he
Looney
argues
Tunes strategy. He was being sneaky.
18.
Deal. Hand comes out, shakes, and kind of like slides the earrings towards you.
Very well. So that's 9 platinum.
I can pierce your ears for a small price as well.
That will not be necessary.
I can shoot you for money.
Does anything else hold interest?
So are these earrings of message or whisper or what?
These would technically they would not be a magical. I've heard you can make magical items in D&D Beyond and just have
Yeah,
them
I
in there
can-
for other people to do.
I could just make a custom one.
Yeah, so these earrings you can communicate up to 5 miles of someone.
Ooh, okay. Cool. Okay. What of any other jewelry that you have? These are very pretty, but some like to wear other things as well.
Well,
Doggo.
I do not have the jewelry. I don't have accessories, so to say. But I do have something you could, you yourself could turn into accessories. And they hold up this small little pearl that has like a line around it, a black line. This one could store a bit of magic for later. If that holds your interest.
You know,
And
on
if you get
second
some
thought,
water, you could.
I think this is quite good. These will do. These will do fine for our needs.
As you wish. But please, if you have more coin to lighten your pockets or items to trade, I am always here.
Of course. Well then, I bid you a fair day.
You as well.
I'll head out.
You start walking away, and you hear a bit of a whoosh behind you.
I'll look back.
They're not there.
Fair enough.
There is like a section of just fresh snow, though.
City never changes. Head back to the castle.
Alrighty. Larsa and Klara, if you guys want to make another check for trying to find a place to find magic items.
Lara will find it because she's so good at this.
Oh no.
Is it investigation?
This would be investigation.
That wasn't a perfectly flat surface, but I'm still gonna count it because it's pretty obviously a 5. 7. Did I say?
Yeah, you
Did I
definitely
say
said
Clarsa?
Lara.
Okay, 7.
7. Go ahead and roll percentiles for me.
Okay. I just put on gloves. The gloves are coming off.
Uh-oh. Shit's getting real now.
No, I just need to reach into a bag, and it's a pain in the ass to get tiny little math rocks.
And then the gloves are going back on.
65.
65.
Gloves are coming
Wait,
back on.
on a D20?
I said
Percentile.
percentiles.
Oh. I was like, what?
Yeah, I
what
got a nat
bonuses do you
65.
have?
Yahtzee. We're playing poker. You don't. In the search for a magic item shop, you do come across a very large building made of stone, very well furnished, and there is a symbol of a sun on the front of it.
Yeah, I forgot what we were looking for. Was it this?
What? This looks like a shop of some sort.
I don't know. You know, iconography culture's kind of changed a lot in the centuries, so I don't know what people would find in for what a shop looks like. Maybe.
I mean, we could always investigate.
Go right ahead.
Cool. Gonna walk right in.
Great. You walk in, and it is very brightly lit. Stone marbled floors all around. The stone itself is yellowed, but not through age. It seems the stone itself has been dyed somehow. And further in, there are pews, dozens of pews. At the very front, there seems to be a older elven woman, a very long hair, very long blonde hair that it's kind of getting gray at the roots, who's currently just flipping through a book, eating a bit of a piece of bread. Very long robes that are yellow and a bit of goldish around the hems, and that same symbol on her chest.
You know, it doesn't really look like a shop.
Yeah.
The woman just kind of looks up. Well, hello. Service
Howdy.
isn't for another few hours, but come, sit. Enjoy the warmth. She just goes back to reading and getting the bread a bit.
Yeah, no, this is not a shop.
No. No. I'm gonna ask the lady.
Hmm.
What is this place really?
This is the Temple of Hyperion.
Okay.
What were you searching for?
Magic shops.
Oh. We in Maligny don't really have anything of that sort. Most magic thing you're going to find is more than likely over at the bottomless cauldron.
Right.
Unless, of course, you come here and plead your case for some support from Hyperion.
I don't think we really need to do that.
Yeah, that's probably not very necessary. Those of us that are looking to die pretty soon already got a cashy, so I think they'll be okay getting to the afterlife or whatever. So we're good.
Oh, I do not mean death. No, it has taken me decades to receive some gifts from Hyperion, and if you do not seek solace here, then I would ask to leave unless you do intend to just come in and enjoy the warmth and maybe hear a few words in a few hours.
My God, you server deafened me, really?
I didn't do anything.
Um,
I mean, we were mostly going on errands.
Oh, of
I mean,
course, of course.
I guess it's mostly up to you since you're the one that's actually deciding the stuff, and I'm just kind of walking around until we eventually are free enough to go to Roni. But we're not really looking for anything like that right now. Sorry.
Shame. But do as you wish.
Okay. Well, thanks for your time, and we'll leave.
All right, you walk out.
Okay, so no, not a shop. Also,
it seems like there's not going to be a magical item shop that we are going to stumble upon
No.
very easily. Also, that was Klara saying that. I'm not saying that Avendora is going to die really soon. You should server mute Klara.
Okay, will do. Let me go ahead and do that here.
I just like their prospects just walks up on massive fucking cathedral. They probably got some magic items here.
Probably got some
Maybe.
for sale.
I don't know.
Ah,
Like,
yes.
half paying attention. I just saw a sign.
Ah, yes, the Notre Dame. What if they have wands here? Just walks-
I wonder if they have a gift shop. Could buy a relic.
You can't buy relic.
So yeah, everyone said that we're not gonna find any magic
No.
shops, so
I don't think so.
we probably want to cross that one off the list.
Yeah. No, I wanted to. Other than that, the last thing I wanted to do was to go to the library.
I guess we finally have time for that, don't we?
A little bit, yeah.
Hey, Avendora, go ahead and give me about 4 performance checks on learning how to read and write common. Your goal is to get above 12 3 times in a row, or twice in a row at minimum.
Very few times in my life have I felt a level of contempt for a character as I do now.
Wow, you really don't like that mouse lady, huh?
12.
Okay.
12.
Okay.
Third 12 in a row.
Yeah.
Do you know how rare that is? That is 1 in 40,000.
Millions to
Yep.
1.
All right. Well, again,
10.
10. All right. Because you didn't get a full success, you do not. You do learn a lot, and a lot of it is you getting to the alphabet, getting through the alphabet, and then figuring out what words lead to what, how to connect them together. Sometimes it gets weird because Celestial doesn't quite add up to common, but you're learning a fair bit. She is very impressed. Right? So, come back tomorrow and we can wrap this up with a few other things. If you want to learn to speak or read and write any of the language, we also offer those services. That one will be taken over by Claude. She points up toward a. No, because you guys are on the top floor. Down. Points down towards a lower floor, and you see a very large, obese orc man with these tiny little glasses flipping through a medium person sized book.
Okay. I want to know if you planned these characters beforehand. Let's take someone the size of like this and then an orc and have those be the two teachers.
The Ignis Library takes all people, shapes, and sizes.
Ah, yes. So we decided to demonstrate the range.
There are normal people, I can't say normal, like medium sized people who do work here. They're just not the ones teaching.
No, I just like the idea. There's no one. Just either everyone's massive or tiny. There's no
You
in
either got
between.
orcs, Goliaths, or mouse smoke.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think I've got it, or as much as I can. What time tomorrow?
Same time.
Same time. Okay. So we didn't discuss payment?
Because there isn't.
What?
Most education in Maligny is free. Up to a certain point. This is basics.
Are you gonna tell me when that point is, or are you just gonna like let it pass and then I owe you
Well,
like?
no, I'll tell you where the
lot.
point is, and that's leading
You'll
more
tell
towards
me.
like
Okay, cool.
the maths and stuff. This is like
Yeah, okay. Because I was just worried
How
that
do
I could
people-
get hit with hidden fees and such. So
no. This is just the free education is how to people. Anything past that,
okay.
like advanced, like long division, that's payment.
What's long division?
Long division.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
We'll teach you how to read, but you go long division, you got to pay for that.
What does
But
this
teach you how
mouse
to-
not do?
I mean,
God, it's been years since I did long division.
Under basics, not basics. Under technicality, she's just an elementary school teacher.
Yeah, I guess. Oh yeah, education
She's just
in our world is free too, huh?
Crazy.
I'm gonna. Yeah, free. Okay. Well. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow, I guess then.
Mhm. You want a cookie?
Okay. A what?
A cookie.
A cookie? Okay. Sure. I'll take a cookie.
When you go back down behind the desk, you'll see a little box that says Martina's Don't Touch. Take one.
I sense a trap.
It's not mine. I just can't reach in the bag.
See, that was the trap. Okay. Do you want one out of there? A cookie
Maybe.
from the box? Ah, okay. There we go. I'll go get you a cookie.
Okay. I'll meet
He's
you down there.
gonna. Oh.
She
are you
hops
just
back
gonna, like-
onto the railing, kind of sits down, starts to like slide down. Yep.
Okay. Avendora is going to down to the ground.
Mm-hmm. She gets there like a second before you do. So
This is a fast mouse.
she is sprinting. She has to get ahead of anybody.
That's true. The cardio champion.
Mm-hmm. She is out of breath when she gets back to the counter. Bag's right there. It's a hefty looking like thick paper bag that is marked. There are words scribbled on it in common. Go ahead and make a intelligence check to see if you can read the name.
Intelligence. My phone is not unlocking. Nope, that's not gonna happen. It's a 4 plus something. Ain't gonna be enough.
It's definitely in common. You're getting a couple letters, but you're not quite sure if that's actually the name. But she is pointing at it, saying, "Hey, that's the one."
Okay. Oh, are we allowed to do this, or are you just gonna?
Yeah,
We are. Okay.
she left it here.
Oh, that's okay. If that's how that works. I guess
Yeah,
I could.
free game.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to detect a trap.
Make an insight check.
Okay. That's not gonna do it, ain't it? What's my insight at? Insight, load. No, don't close, load. Oh, why are you half blocked? Why is half of Avendora censored? Reload the document. There we are. Insight, that's 3. No. That's not 3, that's 12.
A 12? She seems honest.
It's 12. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and Alright, he's gonna open the bag and take out a pair of cookies. I have been thinking that the whole time, but I didn't know if anyone got the reference other than me.
Why would people not know what if you give a mouse a cookie is?
Well, like, that was my childhood, man. That was like that book.
We're
was my
the same
childhood.
age, basically.
That's true.
To be
I
fair, I didn't
guess.
learn about those books until I was like 12. I had the book The Hatchet read to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was
My
dark.
guy. You will never have lived until you stand on the roof of your elementary school belting out the lyrics to the Reading Rainbow theme song across the land.
Cool.
It's incredible.
Anyways,
Anyway.
you open it up and there are cookies inside. Thin. This doesn't seem to be adorned with anything. Probably some sort of sugar cookie or rice cookie.
Okay. That's... Do you want... This is a big cookie for you. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, I'm not judging. This is...
Yeah, it'll
Big-
take me a while.
You can... Okay. Thanks?
She kind of like takes and starts nibbling on it.
Do you want me to tilt over the bag so you can grab
Nah.
another? No? Okay.
Nah, this will take me all day.
Oh, all right.
As you look at it, the cookie is like half her torso.
Well, see you tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye.
It's gonna walk out.
All right.
clutching a cookie, and just staring at it.
I'm going to need whoever is leading the Klara and Larsa little group to roll d20. I'm going to need Avendora to roll d20.
Okay. No.
If you guys are within 3 of each other, you will bump into each other.
Why are you acting like this is unpleasant?
Oh no reason.
That was a 19.
Okay.
All right, you got a lot of wiggle room there, Avendora. Go ahead and roll d20.
All right. Okay. 9. We're good.
9. All right, you're good.
Oh. Oh
So
wow.
sad.
You walk out, and it is mid-afternoon. Oh no, it's pushing because your last appointment was at 3, so you're later in the day, getting towards evening. Sun's reaching the horizon.
I mean, I suppose. Do I know where they were going? Initially,
That's
like,
a question for them.
I'd imagine he would go to where they said.
They didn't discuss it. Basically, I think in the morning it was just like, knock knock, hey, I'm gonna talk to Garrett. Okay. Okay, bye. And then it kind of was how it went. And then other than that, it's basically just whatever was discussed before, which was basically just like, we're waiting in Maligny for 2 days until a thing gets made, and then we'll go to Roni, kind of thing.
How tall is the library?
Library, it is.
You don't have to. I'm not gonna make you give me exacts.
No,
You
I'm
don't have to
making
do- you have to do-
brain measurements because each floor has high ceilings and they're roughly 20 feet in height. And there's 3 floors, and then there's like this central bit where it's like skylight coming in. So I want to say 130, 135 feet.
130. Okay. He's just gonna probably go chill on the top of that. He doesn't have anything else to do. Just gonna go chill on
It's
top
like
of
gargoyle
the
up
top of the
there.
library. Yeah, just gargoyle.
You head up, looking over the city. It's a nice view. With your 13 of passive perception, you don't see anything. You just see a couple people going by. How does the monk have the lowest passive perception?
Circumstances.
Anyways.
Wait, yeah, my whole thing is wisdom, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, if you don't have points in the perception skill, the max you're going to get is 5. It is a 15. So, moving over towards Crash again. Where are you going?
Planning on heading back to the castle.
Fair enough. It doesn't take you that long to get there.
Yeah.
You're just gonna go back to your room, gonna go around, try to find some food, talk to
I guess.
people.
Well, what time is it right now?
You guys all probably left around noon-ish, and it takes a half an hour for every one of those squares. So if you went straight to Frostriken and then back,
What time would it be if I didn't go back to the castle?
it would be say 1-ish.
Oh, okay, so I got time. Okay, if that's the case, and I'm kind of near the outskirts, I want to go head out outside of the city a little bit,
All right.
and I want to go practice or just do some target shooting with my gun.
Gotcha. Easy enough
Just
to
a little
head into the
farther
tree
out
line.
in the woods, just shoot some trees or something just to test this thing out.
Yeah. It does take practice because anytime you have that instinct to reload, it's already doing it for you.
Hmm.
There is this slight shift every time you move it, like it's something that is getting used to your routine, like a literal extension of you that's not quite in line with your actions, but is getting there. The armor does attune to you, and I'll text you what that does if I don't drop my fucking phone. But yeah, your gun is taking good chunks out of the trees.
Yep. So wanted
It's like
to test.
like the chunks out of the trees. Do you mean like
it's if you're hitting the middle of the tree, there is a significant dent versus just a bullet hole. I should say there is a hole, and then there's like this small little cone leading into it. Like there's a extra, almost like something is around the bullet when it hits, and that effect is also hitting the tree.
All right. Yeah, I wanted to go test that out for a little bit.
Gotcha. When do you head back?
Say it's 1 o'clock. Whenever I see the sun about to kind of go down below the tree line.
Gotcha.
So not sunset, but
Getting
4-ish.
there. Alrighty. Going to Klara and Larsa. You guys are heading to the library.
Mm-hmm.
I'll type this when I'm not DMing. When you guys are going RPing. Yeah. Easy enough to get there. You walk in, there is a mouse folk woman with glasses kind of like nibbling on like a very large cookie that she kind of like sits down on like a little stand, turns the page of a book, keeps reading, picks up cookie, keeps nibbling.
Well, that looks yummy.
It is. It's very good.
What section would time travel be?
Time travel.
Mhm.
That would be under fiction on the second floor.
Roasted.
All right. What about just general magic?
That would be under on the first floor, going under magics, arcana, and running theories and tests, or not tests, but running theories and experiments.
All right, that'll work. I'll go where she directed.
Gotcha. You
Or
head
we'll
over
just
that way,
silently follow him.
and sure enough, there is the section itself is labeled arcana, but the titles and generally what is inside the books is separated generally, yet unlabeled, into what areas they might be. Like one closer to the front, there's more research. Further in the back, there's more like theories or maybes.
Okay. I will. Because she said fiction, I'm going to go towards theories.
Gotcha.
And see if I can find any time travel stuff.
Alrighty, go ahead and make either a Arcana or Investigation check.
Investigation, also this other D20. Since I keep rolling like 2s on the other one. Went all the way across my desk.
Oh.
That's 17 for investigation.
Nice. You find about 3 different books, 2 of which are very thick ones, and there's one tiny little, almost a pamphlet. The two larger ones are mainly on Fey, mainly around the transfer between the Feywilds and here, and some time dilation. Sometimes when people go to the Fae, they come back and it's been a few seconds, even though they've been there for a few days. And other times when they come back, it's several decades later. The second book is leaning more towards the Fae-like effects of the stained lands in Benefai, and how some people have altered memories, some altered perceptions of time that can last for several years after. Sometimes their lives extend, sometimes their lives severely shorten after being in these stained lands. And then the third one is it doesn't look like it is printed. It looks like someone has been scribbling on a piece of paper in here excessively, saying something about time travelers and how time is not how it should be. Something doesn't seem right or feel right.
I'm gonna look at that one. Ooh.
Somebody knows.
A lot of the words are being lapped over each other. So it's very hard to discern. But a couple words you do pick out are cabin, lost to time, and the very last word on the bottom that is underlined several times. And this one doesn't seem to be in ink. This one looks brown, almost like a rusty tint to it. Like it was written possibly in some sort of blood or other fluid that was not supposed to be on paper. And it just says Titan. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me.
I swear I have a thing for that. That is a dirty 20.
Nice. All of these scribbles and words and trying to find the words that are layered over top of each other, trying to make sense of something, it does start to twist some narrative in your brain, some thing that kind of keeps you thinking, and it gives you a headache at first, but you kind of push it down and pick out what you can find. You do not have one level of madness. You successfully bypass that.
Okay.
Is it rude to say that that librarian was really cute? Because it was really cute how she was just like nibbling on that cookie. It's like too big for her.
Yeah, she was really cute.
You finding anything?
Yeah, this book is interesting. I think it directly relates to us in a way.
That's convenient.
No, I wouldn't do that. Oof. Okay. I need some time to like mull over this. um, if you wanna see if there's like anything else with time travel, maybe something like this. Wave the book around.
You want me to check in the fiction section, or did you have something else in mind?
I mean, we might not find very much in the fiction section. Might be good to check, but I'm thinking this section might be more promising.
Okay. Are there any specific people that I need to look up that might also be relevant? Like, we get some history books, there's someone that's mentioned in there, and I can grab them from somewhere else.
I mean, Bastion would be part of this, so if you want to, you could look him up. I did it last time and he ended up talking to me.
Maybe he'll tell us something about it. I'll ask the librarian, I guess, about the whole Bastion book stuff. Clara's gonna head back over to the librarian.
Gotcha. That's actually
So,
the cookie I was thinking of.
so I was wondering, where you'd find books on Bastion.
Yeah, you can find the raid information on the rage on the second floor. That would be under recent weather patterns and phenomena that are currently happening. They're right next to the stained lands information.
Okay, what about stuff on, like, the Titan himself?
Uh, I don't know. Not a lot of research to my knowledge is on Bastion, unless it's like smaller groups. But from what I remember, a few expeditions have gone out to give some information uh, on him, and let's just say not a lot have been successful. Not a lot come back.
Makes sense.
There was one. There was one man who came back, kind of washed ashore in the south. What was his name? He comes here a bit. A couple times. He's kind of he's a little crazy, but he was like that before. His name's Herrick Eatrai.
Okay. Um, so there's a book that he wrote then?
No, not really a book that he wrote. He does come in to do a bit of re. I can't say it's research. He just takes a lot of books, hides in a corner, and then if anybody comes like relatively close, he kind of screams and they run away.
Okay, and
He's a bit thorny.
so he takes books from the whole Bastion's Raid section, or
He took some from the Bastion's Rage section before. Now he's just been he's been bouncing back and forth between fiction section, romance novels. Oddly, I think he's just lonely, and then the magical theories section on the first floor.
right?
If
Okay,
you're looking for him, you're gonna find a a guy around. I want to say he's like 5'6" ish. Very long, floppy white ears. Rabbit. Sorry, he's like a rabbit, rabbitkin.
okay.
Very bright red eyes.
Okay, well,
I
thanks.
would suggest not engaging abruptly. He gets very scared very easily, and he will scream.
Okay, I'll try not to bother him if I don't have to then.
Great.
Clara's gonna head off to the second floor to look at the whole Bastion's Rage section.
Gotcha. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay.
I got the hiccups. Fuck.
Oh no.
It's begun.
Why is this always happening? Okay, that's a 5.
You don't find a lot. You find weather patterns, how list of clouds, what kind of snow there is, thunder snow, powder snow, how to track through them pretty easily, like just getting snowshoes, being aware of what snow might slide down, stuff like that, but that's about it.
Great. So the only thing that I found was more time for Larsa to mull things over.
Mhm.
Great. I suppose that'd take me a bit. Ah, okay. Yeah, I spelled that not correctly at all.
Oh, I realized how fucking weird the spelling is.
Yeah. It's funny getting a lot of these things only spoken and then like multiple weeks later getting the correct spelling. You're like, oh my god. I was writing this completely incorrectly.
What did you write?
There were 2 R's and I did Rye RYE.
That was pretty close.
Yeah. But,
Yeah. Anything else you guys want to do? I will say, with how much traveling you were doing, it is pushing towards evening.
okay. Clara would probably just move on to like the time travel fiction section after that.
Gotcha. Go ahead and make another investigation check. Or no, this wouldn't be Arcana. That's lower floor.
I don't expect this to result in much, but that is a 21.
21. You
Glad I got
find
this. That doesn't mean
several
anything.
novels on how, for lack of a description, there are several novels of people going through time, learning about their descendants, how they are going back in time, learning how their ancestors were. People going back in time to find some cure to fix the world that's currently falling apart, going blah blah. Some guy who, one that catches your attention is some guy who read about little stories to some guy who was in the woods. He found a box, and inside the box was a bunch of letters written by some other man that was trying to communicate with somebody in the future. Just like, hey, if you find these, this is how my life went. And that was put under time travel. And slowly but surely, the protagonist falls in love with the guy who wrote the books, who wrote the letters, and it's very sad as the main character realizes they're never going to see this person who is long dead.
It's like a
Casually
reference to
dropping
something
like
I
a
don't know.
legitimately really good story idea.
Yeah, I'm legit like, oh yeah, here's this. That sounds really fucking good. Hang on.
That
Wait,
sounds
no,
really
fuck.
good.
I
I
think
kinda
it's
wanna make this
actually,
now.
I think it's actually a story
Is it
called The
based off
Cabin.
some?
No, it just popped
Ooh.
up, and then I realized there's a movie called The Cabin with Keanu Reeves.
Anyway.
Keanu,
Anyways.
the boy? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think after that, Clara would probably head back down to Larsa.
Gotcha. Larsa, what have you been mulling over?
Um, whether or not to take this book. Uh,
The books or the pamphlet that you found,
The
which is basically just like a
pamphlet.
folded piece of big paper.
No, I would have put it back where I found it.
Gotcha.
Maybe had looked at the Benefy one.
The one talking about the stain lands there.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, go ahead and make a general intelligence check to see what you can receive from this.
Wait, general intelligence. Don't move. Okay, so it's just 12 plus 1, so 13.
13. It's a general description of how the stained lands of Menify are connected to the Fae. The veil there is thin, like any other stained lands, and the difference between every stained lands is different between the countries. The one in Menify shifts a bit more; it moves more. It also tends to stay away from cities, almost like there is an intent behind the stained lands. Something is moving with it. That's all you really get.
Okay.
Oh, there's also been reports of people going in and then coming out with a thin connection to the Fae or having some sort of outward connection to Fae-like magic. Others just going nuts, talking about fairies and pixies and flying trees.
Okay. And there wouldn't be anything in research, right? Because I'm in theories.
Yeah, you are currently in theories for research. If you're also looking into the Benefy part, there is a couple of books on core and what potentially made it fall, what life was like there, what the hands-on report of very, very few survivors that came out of it.
I really wanted to focus on the time travel stuff, but the survivors caught my attention, so I'm going to start reading that.
Gotcha. In total, there was roughly 137 survivors. Most of which were people from the outskirts of the city that booked it when things first started to fall apart. So any report was mainly fear, simply describing as the city fell apart at the seams. And those survivors went on to travel to what is currently the city of Salsagev and build that up.
Okay. And then nothing about the Crimson Kin.
Are you looking specifically for the Crimson Kin?
Yes.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Not what I wanted to do, but it's fine.
This will be with advantage. Something is helping you.
Something is helping me. Oh dear. Okay.
That thing is called the
What am
DM.
What was it again? Is it investigation?
It says investigation.
Okay. It's 21.
21?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I rolled a 15.
There is a singular report. This is a report from one of the survivors of the Crimson Kin, being as that this report was from the person that hired them. Their job was to go in and look into some shady business of Benefy, something that they were building underground. This given report was requested, I should say the job was requested from a... Why did my brain blank? Shit. Sorry.
Restarting.
From Aquila Teche. Quilla Teech.
Actually, can you spell that again? Because I was
Quilla
LLA
Teech.
Okay.
She is currently living in retirement in Salsagev.
You said investigate something under Benefy?
Something
Or core?
under core.
Okay.
And when asked about further information about what, she refused to give it.
Teche getting in his workout today. Cardio.
I need to start doing cardio.
Yeah, me
Well,
too.
I have very steep ass steps, and it sucks I get winded going up it. I need to do cardio.
Used to do a lot of runs. Like I used to run, not professionally, but like a decent amount. Like good amount. Nah.
I didn't do running in the past. I did lifting, just never running. Yeah, that's what you find.
Okay. That's probably about all the information I can get within that time frame.
Yeah, so I don't really know about you, but I didn't really find anything very helpful when I looked for other stuff. I was looking for stuff about like Bastion, and I looked at the time travel section. Turns out, yeah, it's really just fiction, and I didn't really get anything useful out of some. It basically just told me about weather. I mean, I guess I had like some sort of inspiration from the fiction stuff to look for people from the past, but thinking about that a bit more critically, I don't really understand how to do that because it's not like we really know that many people. We can't really go back and talk to people other than the few people that are still alive, which I guess would probably be some of your family members and the Asiago crew, because it's not like I really know anyone that I was related to that still be around, and also they don't really live as long as halflings do. So probably wouldn't really help regardless.
Right. Yeah, it just there wasn't too much information going on. But yep. And then I got distracted, of course. I found a little bit more about the destruction of Core, but mostly about the survivors.
Well, that's interesting, actually. Because I guess most of them probably wouldn't have the ability to just go forward through time like me, so I also don't really know what happened there, because I wasn't exactly there for that. Because obvious reasons.
Right. Well,
So I guess I am a little bit curious about how, the place that I kind of spent a lot of my life in getting destroyed. Because I just sort of came around and was told, oh, it's gone now,
right. Well, it didn't give too much detail, but there was one quote that had stood out to me that the city fell apart at the seams. From like witnesses' records or whatever.
Weird.
And then there was a specific person who had hired the Crimson Kin to investigate something underneath Core. And they had survived. But they didn't really talk much about what the actual mission was.
Yeah, I don't think I can really tell you anything about that. I think whenever that happened was probably after I ended up disappearing. But then again, I wasn't exactly tunneling under the place. I was kind of over it the whole time. But yeah, I don't know nothing about stuff getting set up under the city to destroy it.
I don't know, but maybe we find this person. We might figure something out.
Are they still alive?
I don't know, but I don't think I got the information of. Yeah, no.
Because you pretty
Probably
much just
not.
had to be banking on an elf.
Yeah. But maybe we could find something in Sals. How do you say that?
Salsagev.
Sagev. All right.
But that seems like something that would probably come a bit later, because, we got the more immediate stuff with the whole getting the pillars and checking out the cabin again and maybe learning something about the whole time travel stuff there. And then we can probably go around to Benify and I can see that. But yeah, we got more important things to do right now. So sort of.
All right. Well, not so lucky this time with all the information, but
I mean, is there anything else we wanted to look at?
no, not really.
Okay. So that was the last errand then, right? Until you have to eventually pick up the
Yeah.
club.
Well, it's a hammer, but yeah.
Hammer, right? Okay.
And we could head back then.
All right, lead the way.
Do I see them leave?
You do see them leave, yeah.
Oh. He's probably going to, I mean,
Pounce.
he was, yeah, bounce. No, he was heading on.
Face plant them in the
Tackles
snow.
both of 'em.
Hi!
Assassin's Creed double, like, face plant. Our DM just took off. Alright, guys.
Just fucking lands on him, face down. Tag! Runs away.
You've somehow summoned the void.
What?
How?
You got
You
fuzzy.
getting up made you fuzzy.
Oh, I plugged in my phone.
Well, I'll do it. No, he's just gonna kind of like alight by them and start walking by them.
Gotcha.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
Hello.
Oh,
Hi.
we were researching stuff.
Cool. Hey, do you want a cookie? I'm gonna kind of hold out the cookie to him. He has not eaten it. He's just been holding it.
Have you been handing out cookies today?
Me?
This is the second one of those cookies that I've seen.
They might be good cookies.
Where are you getting these cookies? I saw the librarian with them. What?
She,
You just-
you know, I'm gonna take that as a no.
Did we miss you?
You should
in the
probably be getting
library?
back. What?
Did we miss you in the library?
No, I was up here on the roof.
Doing what? Giving the librarian a cookie? And then
Okay,
watching
I
her?
do not like the way that you were saying that. Let's rephrase.
Okay, now that you're gonna get defensive about it, I'm actually gonna ask about it. Were you flirting with the librarian?
No, I wasn't.
I wouldn't
yes,
blame
flirting with the
you. I
mousy
mean, I find it a
librarian with
little bit weird,
glasses.
but
It's just, if you didn't want the cookie, you could have just said so.
I wasn't even talking about the cookie. I mean, the
Where would
cookie
I get
seems
the
nice.
cookies?
She seems to be having a good time with it.
Where would I get the cookies?
That's what.
I don't know. That's
We're
why I'm
wondering.
asking you. For your information,
So-
she did make the cookie look rather nice.
So, do you want the cookie?
Yeah.
Okay. Hand it over.
But were you flirting with the librarian?
No, it wasn't flirting.
You know, a person that wasn't flirting with the librarian would just say, "Oh no, I wasn't."
That's what I said, but then you started
No,
getting
no,
all,
no,
like,
no, no, no. There's
offensive
tone
towards it.
involved, okay? Listen, I don't know how much you're talking with people, right? But there's a big difference between, "Oh no, I wasn't doing that," and "No, I wasn't flirting with the librarian."
You said the same thing
Scandalous.
twice.
I
It was the same thing.
Are you not capable of understanding tone?
Are you not capable of cookie?
I am capable of cooking.
Not capable of cookie? That's a quote.
Oh boy. Craig, you got that one?
Just write that down.
Listen, okay. The cookie's a good start, but you're gonna need to understand subtlety a little bit more if you wanna, ever make any moves, right?
We're not staying in this city. Why would I? It would just be
We
rude.
don't know. People are scheduling things all the time. I thought we'd be leaving for Rone today, but then I get told yesterday by everyone, "Oh, we're staying here for this, we're staying here for that. You're staying here for the librarian."
I just wanted to give you a cookie.
Okay. The cookie thing is fine, and I thank you for the cookie, okay? I'm just wondering things, okay? And you're not really putting in a good case for yourself for just innocuously having no rapport with the librarian. I'm just saying.
So, it is very difficult for an owlin to visibly sweat. But in this situation,
The fucking anime blush gets in there.
Lights.
Oh, I need to see that now. Birdman is blushing.
This is not the first time.
what do you mean? But okay, there's a whole. Okay,
I'd say, Crash, you've had a lot of time to come back into the city. You definitely hear the very familiar sound of Klara and Avendora arguing. Just something about a cookie.
Not this again. I'll go ahead and try to find him, I guess.
Oh yeah, if we're loud enough for Crash to hear them, then the librarian can absolutely hear this.
You guys are outside. She's inside.
Okay.
they've got soundproof walls.
So it's stone.
It's a good library.
And also snow.
And snow.
Listen, okay. I know a thing or two. I've heard stories. I've seen people talk. Okay. And it seems like you don't know anything about that. But doing stuff like this, right? Just, coming by and saying, hey, here's this cookie, if you don't have any rapport with someone, like you and me, right? We're just two people that are in some sort of adventure party, right? So you just like offer me food because that's what we do because we're working together. But when you go up to this person that I'm assuming you never met because it doesn't really seem like you would have met her before, right? Because this is our first time in Maligny. So you just go up to her and you give her a cookie from I still don't know where. That kind of comes across as flirting. I'm just saying.
I didn't. She gave it to me.
She did not give it to you. I can see.
We should get back to the palace, shouldn't we? It's getting late. We should find Crash.
Was she flirting with you?
We should really find Crash.
See, the way you're talking really sounds like you're hiding something here, okay? I'm just saying.
I don't like the cold. We should go.
No one does. Okay, we can go back.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be thinking about this until I get a straight answer. And maybe even after that.
Was it a good cookie?
DM, was it a good cookie?
It was a good cookie.
It was a good cookie.
Okay. Okay. Good.
I'm sure your love interest enjoyed the cookie too. She seemed very happy.
I'm gonna cast Zone of Silence.
We're walking.
No!
It is worth it.
Oh boy.
Marked.
Yeah. So whoever is going to read chat is just going to see my last one. Just go, oh.
Good to know, I guess.
So,
My cheeks are
as we close out this section, you guys head back to the palace. I'm going to need all of my players to roll a D20. Larsa, you get advantage, and Crash, you get advantage. And add plus 3. No, not plus 5. Roll D20, add plus 5. I should say Abby and Tesh get advantage.
Oh,
Well,
This deserves an actual die.
Nat 20,
Not bad.
nice.
I might not need to roll advantage. Okay, hang on.
You will add +5 to this. Because this is
Oh, I
something
need-
that has happened during the day and none of you were around for.
Nope.
So
You
what
said
can I
add
just roll a
plus
d20?
5.
Roll a d20, add 5. You, Tesh, get advantage, and so does Abby. For reasons
Add
that
5?
have... Add 5.
Dirty 20.
Dirty. Nice.
24.
Nice.
25,
And
nat
what'd
20.
you get?
12.
12. So, you all get back inside, and there are... When I say most of the room is filled with guards, it is not just the room you walk into, it is the hallways, it is people running by, running out, all of them looking very distraught
It
and
did happen,
in
didn't it?
search.
What?
And you're not going to tell us why, because it's going to be a cliffhanger.
No, you can ask a guard.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, if you just gotta walk in and see just a bunch of people running around, you're not gonna ask a cop?
Mhm.
Cut to black. We'll go to bed. No one cares.
All right.
What's going on?
Prisoner escape. Just search everywhere. Prisoner escaped.
Who are we looking for?
Dwarven woman, very small. She was arrested rather recently.
Right.
Do we? No, that.
That's
Oh
it.
wait, yeah, that's that one person that we. Oh yeah, I remember her.
I would hope so.
Y'all were
Yeah,
rolling
yeah,
the
no,
sleight
I
of hand
remember.
checks.
Oh!
Well. Okay.
No.
Who rolled sleight of hand checks?
I rolled
We're
it at
rolling.
20.
The two
Why am I
who
still
did
doing
not
Avendora?
have advantage were rolling sleight of hand. You two, Abby and Tesh, were rolling stealth.
Oh, shit.
Uh-huh.
And that's where we're gonna end the session.
Ah, okay, there we go.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Nope. Craig, I think you should probably go out and also look for the dwarven woman, Tordric. She
You
is a
should.
bit of a scamp, likes to hide in places and steal things.
Oh,
I hate to leave you like this, Crash, but you are not allowed in this car anymore.
No cookie for you.
See, Craig,